So what happens if we are very mindful and have a great attitude towards our food? That type of food, Ayurveda classifies it as Pathya. Pathya means Patehitam iti Patyam. Yadruchyam manasaha priyam. That means the food that is broken down and moves through the body without any hindrance, right? So body is so designed, this ancient acharyas knew so well that nothing in the body can stagnate. Majorly the food, the nutrition that we are taking, if it stagnates, then it will clog the body channels, starting from the minute channels to the major organ systems. So they said that if the wholesome food needs to be chosen mindfully, then it should be something that is going through the body, like the channels. Major is the gut, then the secondary channels that are going towards the tissues, tertiary channels that are going towards the elements. Everything should be properly, kept patent, open. So that type of a food is called as Pathya. It should be also pleasing to the mind. Food should not be like we think sometimes, oh, the food that is really healthy should be bland. And no, Ayurveda says 6 days needs to be taken to make the food wholesome, right? So, food needs to be digested, food needs to be absorbed, the waste needs to be eliminated. If these 3 processes, the take-home point from our discussion, if you eat something or if you suggest something to your clients, if you help them to digest, that's one step. Then you need to help them absorb and then make sure that it is eliminated. All these processes make something wholesome. This is very it's like the crux of Ayurvedic diet and gut health. What will be the outcome? Ayurveda in the Ashtanga Hridayam, the textbook, they say that the food that is consumed based on Pathya, so it becomes wholesome. Like you're chosen the food according to your body type, you're chosen food according to the season, food according to the 6 days. All this you're paying attention and you're choosing diligently. Then that type of a food will go through nourishing every aspect of your body, makes the gut very rich and very abundant with what it needs to thrive, to support the health. And then it makes the prana. So there are 2 types of prana sources. One coming from the breath. We know that in yoga we clearly understand the prana comes from the breath. Another one is from Ayurvedic point of view, the prana also comes from food. So if the food is wholesome, it will harvest rich amount of prana from the food. Second thing, the ojas, the immunity that is supporting, especially gut immunity. A lot of people have gut immunity compromised. That's we can see people with gas, bloating, to people having higher more advanced conditions such as malabsorption, to inflammatory bowel disease, etc. That is because their immunity inside the gut itself is compromised, because your food is become poison to you, and then the gut is now compromised. So that ojas, when you take a good food that is wholesome, which is Pathya, the ojas will build. Ojas is the aspect of body that is responsible for immunity. Last thing is, no question, strength will come in and you'll feel a lot more abundant in your strength. On the contrary, if they take unwholesome food, it becomes the root for all diseases. So, even though we are talking about gut health, we are talking more in emphasis on nutrition and how the gut and nutrition are so closely related.